we're back again. Sorry for this slightly delayed start. I was playing, as usual, with my headset, which disconnected again. I don't know why it does that. It's irritating. It's a reasonably new headset, and it's just acting the fool. So we're in Stormveil, and we've got a beacon up, so I want to get rid of all my beacons again. And there's no way that I know of to clear all beacons at one time. So we don't need anything here in Stormveil, so we will simply be... Oh, we're there already. Hold on a second. We're medium load. Good. So we're just going to get to Godrick as expeditiously as we can. First we'll take out some of these birdies with our great bow. Yep. He didn't die. You were supposed to die. Of course, that was running through the exploding barrel is not necessarily what you really want to do. Fortunately, as you notice, it didn't actually do me any damage, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to try this again. I can never get this to work right. I don't even know how it does work. I'm going to try through and through and see if it does anything. I guess it did. Now the only thing that I can't do with this bow is I can't do fire. I only have great arrows, and I don't have fire great arrows, so I'm looking for another bow. Oh, come on. I'm sure I picked up a bow. I picked up the bone bow in Ballarat just a couple of minutes ago, or virtual couple of minutes ago. Think we have enough brass shields? Maybe. We'll use the Erd tree bow, sure. And we will put some fire arrows in there. And then we will go down a little bit this way, because we want to get the fourth birdie, who's back in the corner by the that little tower over there. And we want to go over to shoot the barrels right there. And that should have taken him out. Though I didn't see the runes come in, but I may not have, because I was zoomed in. Oh yeah, he died. Warhawk's... have I ever gotten a Warhawk's Talon? Have you ever gotten a Warhawk's Talon? I haven't. In all my playthroughs. Take a look at that. Huh. Thin and lightweight. Spinning slash is the skill. And I forgot to look at the basic stats. It's kind of Does have pierce, but strength D and dex C is not all that interesting. Well, it's okay. Now we got to figure out how to get to Godrick the most expeditious way, and I will mess this up. I will mess getting over to him a little bit, because that's what I do, because I get confused or lost. How are we going to get out of here? We're going to go this way. But again, there's nothing else material in this. Is that the main... Oh yeah, that's the main, what do you call it? Main courtyard. So we can go through there. Because none of the gear that is here, again, in our first playthrough, we collected all the gear we wanted from Stormveil. Nothing more to get here that's of any particular interest. Now we gotta figure out how to get over there. And oh, and of course Roger is not. Oh, he is. You know, I can never figure out when he shows up.
Roger is the name. I'm looking for a little something when I'm not hot-foot enough about me. This place is not exactly a place I...
Okay, I'm here to defeat Godrick. Yes.
Well, I'm tiny, but unlike you still, I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn as a fellow?
I don't think so. Thank you, Roger. So we're gonna go over here and beat the... Oops. Don't we just... I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Because we go in and we see Roger, and then we go over and deal with the grafted scion. Unless I'm turned around again. Or do we go this way? We probably go this way. No, this door's locked. Oh no, this is the right place. Just find the doorway to get where I want to be. Here we are. Now we can jump down from here and get the grafted scion, but first we'll get rid of stuff up here. Oh, we'll take care of this guy because he's just obnoxious. You are obnoxious. And I got your halberd, that's nice. Does the Mimic Veil... I guess the Mimic Veil is something you could have multiple copies of, too. Huh. I wonder why. I would have thought this would have been like a cookbook that you only got one of them. Because really, what can you do with two Mimic Veils? You can't modify them in any way, so you can't make them particularly unique. Okay, let's go beat up on the fella. Don't yell in my ear. I'll just tank you to death. See? That's what happens when you yell in my ear. And what are you doing there, buddy? If your big boss couldn't do anything, you can't do anything. Some staunching boluses, which unfortunately I already beat Mog. So it's not all that much use. Now we can go out into the courtyard and just start beating up on people, because all we have to do is just get through here. And this is pretty even at NG+, it's not hard. Gotta make sure we keep killing guys to keep our HP level up, but that's not too difficult. Just gotta watch out for guys with pole arms. And try not to run in front of the flamethrower turrets like you. Golly, why don't you go and swing at him instead of near him? Boop. Boop. Still got a couple guys here, and then we'll pick up all the little piles of loot. Smithing stone 2 is not very useful. You know, I actually forget. Did I get all the bell bearings? I think I did. Playthrough 1. Fire arrows replace the one I used. Nothing wrong with that. Still got more stuff to pick up. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? So, if we go... Oh, a pike, that's nice. If we go to Redmane Castle, we fight Redmane soldiers. If we go to Castle Ennis, we get Castle Ennis soldiers. If we go to Leyndell, we get Leyndell soldiers. I wonder why we get exiles here in Stormveil. Because it seems to be, I mean, it's obviously being run by Godrick as the rightful heir of this area, so I don't know why anybody would be considered an exile here. I'm just gonna thump this puppy dog first, because he drives me crazy. See, it'll be a little while... Did this get... No. Okay, I thought somebody broke that open. It'll be a little while until this NG+ gets challenging. I mean, some of the, as we saw, some of the DLC stuff is a little challenging, but base game, when we're in Liurnia or Lingrave, is pretty simple. Not much can hurt us. So now we can turn the elevator on. Oops, don't fall in the elevator shaft. Gosh. We don't need it. We don't need to use it, but I want to have it open, and we're going to open this door. Oop. It opens from the other door. The other side, okay. Be that way, but I do want to find the filly. You know, it's an interesting question. I've never used Nephili to help beat Godrick. But maybe I should. Just to see if her quest activity smooths out a little bit. If I do it. Ooh, we got a interesting world drop here. A rune arc. We got a rune arc world drop from a rat. Huh. Let's see, how many rune arcs does that make? It makes 35 rune arcs. Maybe someday we will use one. Not likely, but possible. And now we'll go over to the one other little room. I'm not always sure where Nephili is supposed to be. I'm not going to care. We're just going to go the rest of the way, and whoop! I said I was going to... I was about to say I was going to use the great bow again to take out some birdies, but I didn't. Let's set that up. I really need to put some stuff away, and I really need to upgrade the great bow. Now, someday I'm going to figure out how arrows work in this game. See if I can just knock his head off. Yep, he didn't die. Where did that burst of flame come from right there? Did that come from the bird? I don't know. Pick up this seed just so it's not feeling left out. And we'll take on these guys. I'm not even going to heal for them, because I think the 2 exiles will give me my healing back, and then this guy would just be criminal. I ducked under that. Ducked under that too. Do a heavy and a light. And he's done. Pretty straightforward. And then we've got Godrick's boss door there, which I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Because I don't want to rest first, because I don't want everybody in the courtyard to respawn, because I want to go down there so I can go up to the tower. Ooh, let's go kill this thing just because, even though we already have this Ash War. But I do... So I've got... Oh gosh, that just gave me a refill on my flask, so I'm fine. So we'll go through here, we'll take out Godrick, and then we will not rest, because resting brings the gatekeeper down, which we will do later, but I'm not going to do that yet, because I want to go back and the other way. So first thing we're going to do is get rid of the bow for a little bit, and oh, let's use the rot hammer again. Or do you want to try the fire? We'll use the rot hammer again. We just like the rot hammer. I've become way too in love with it. I'm gonna bring up the Mimic just for fun. Oh, we've got to do that stupid cutscene. Bring up the Mimic, and then heal from bringing up the Mimic, and go over here, hop over that, and then give you a roll into you. Now, got poison on you, and you don't have rot on you yet. Oh, the rot is now kicking in. I thought I was going to be able to one-phase him, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well. Oops. I'm going to have to heal. Thought I was going to be able to get through with this one without healing. He's still rotten. Okay, there it goes. That's all of Godrick.
We'll return together to
Now we're going to do what I was saying. I'm going to go back. Yes, Godrick. Yeah, we get it. Just lower the door, please. Thank you. Now, since nobody respawned, I can make my way casually through here and pick up some butterflies. I'm going to go back to the Blasphemous Blade for the next little courtyard stuff and the lion, or whatever it is. Oh, here she is. Are you in here, Nephili?
You are a fine warrior.
Hi, my dear.
Who tarnished, are you? I am Nephili Lu. I'm here by decree of
Nephili.
Infern. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godrick's is tainted the very winds.
Yeah, but I just killed him.
If you intend to challenge, I ask you call upon
I just
winds
did.
your uncertain father would...
Huh, interesting.
Apologies.
That-
As fellow tarnished, we must eat down whatever road takes us to the throne. Apologies. But I've had...
It's interesting. Maybe if I... Well, probably if I rested... Am I heavy? No. If I had rested, she probably would have moved along. So we'll check that room again once we get Godrick's rune activated. And no, I didn't want to bring the giant, the troll down to break that statue open. Of course, the sun's going down. And you know, if you watch any of my videos, I don't like playing at night in Elden Ring all that much. So we'll just get these guys out of the way. up what they dropped. Even though it's all going in my chest, as you can see, I'm full of everything. So now, I think I can... I don't think ducking helps here. No, it doesn't. So we would just run, and roll. Oops. And into one of the exploding moorheads. Yes. The little crossbow bolt means nothing to me. Your crossbow means nothing to me. Again, I'm just... If you guys would behave yourself when I'm fighting a lion, I wouldn't have to do this, but since you're going to stick your oar in, and you guys up... Oh, you're still here. I always forget about you. Okay, let's get all your little bits and pieces you've been collecting. I'm gonna put on my crab, and look at that, I didn't actually use the flask for... the Godrick fight. This guy may give us some pain points because he's so fast. No, not really. Somber 1, Beast Blood, and a Fang. That will go all the way up to activate the rune. Oh, I want to put my Great Stars on for the whatchamacallums, golems on the way. And here we go. Yeah, bolt drake. We need that like a hole in the head. Speaking of which, what talisman do I have on? I didn't have anything on that was... should have put my fire one on for Godrick, but I didn't. I forgot. Because it's, again, we're a little too easy still. Duck under that again. Hit his ankle again. Ankle. He got me. Yep, where'd he go? Like you hopped over me somehow. I don't need both of you active at the same time on me like this. This is not... makes it a little more difficult. That was an arrow. It went... yeah, okay, look at that. So the arrow went through and still hit me. Huh. Yes, you've got nasty breath. No, I refuse to heal. Get behind the pillar and have him shoot the pillar. And I do. I refuse to heal for this one. Get behind the other pillar. Let him shoot that one. Fire it away. And now we can get to him without him firing again. And that is that. Ooh, we got a bunch of great arrows. That's nice. Keep our great arrow supply up. We'll travel to another location. And I don't know if that reset our enemies. I'm gonna assume it did. Well, let me see if Nepheli is still showing up. No, she's not. Okay. Did I... Oh, I didn't turn either of the graces on to get over there. But I can come in the other way. Well, that's pretty silly of me. What's our next level at? Anyway, 290. Okay, we got a ways to go. Oh, I didn't do my stat sheet. Okay, that's current stats. I need to get strength to 60. You don't need to... Okay, we're gonna get the rune activated. Oh, dandy. And now I'm gonna go to this side of Grace and get to Godrick's throne room the reverse way, since I forgot to. I'm also gonna get to daytime, past time until morning. So I'm pretty sure I can get... The door should be open. If I can figure out where it is, actually, because I don't know if I've ever come out, if I've ever gone back in this way. Oh yeah, there it is. And we can pick up the little eyeball. Yes, 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 yes. You take your grapes. Now I want to go... I have to go talk to the gatekeeper guy, I think, if I want to make sure he's going to be available for in-game to get the other ancient dragon. Smithing stone from Kenneth, Nepheli, and this guy. I've only done it once. Can I open the door from this side? I cannot! Well, look at that. Huh. So I do have to go all... Maybe if I go around this way, is there... No, there's no alternate. So I do have to... now I'm really irritated at myself. I'm gonna... in the video playback, I will be speeding through this, because you don't need to see me do this all again. And there's our little buddy, who is there because I did.
Oh, he got what I tell you though.
Okay, good. What do you have for sale? Anything? We've got 72 great arrows saved. That should be enough for any. Actually, he only has 5 of these. I'm gonna buy them because I need them for the malformed stars at various places along the way. But other than that, I don't need anything. And we are now done. And we can get this door open from this side. Just double checking that I got the site of grace open. Oh, and I did say I was going to talk to Nepheli. I do not know her name. Oh, look at these guys. They're all The birdie is like flapping his wings over there. What are you doing in the little chamber there, birdie? Flapping your wings? Are you fighting the troll? I would fight the troll if I were you. Oh, let's see what we can do with taker flames on this little fella. How do you like taker flames? Not too intense. Definitely critters who succumb to taker's flames more easily than that. Like ulcerated tree spirits can suffer from taker's flames pretty dang well. And she's gone. Okay, good. Do want to pick that smithing stone up just 'cause. And what am I doing now? I don't know. I'll go in and pick up my next level. So let's level up strength again. Oh man, look at that. It's not doing anything. So I may... Dex is still providing me with a little something. I think I'm going to take endurance up again, because that gets me to 120 weight units, another pound and a half. I mean, a weight unit and a half there, so that's okay. Alright. Let's take a look and see what we may want to play with the dragon. Oh, we haven't done our big bonk yet. Where's our giant killing hammer? There it is. That's why we want strength up to 60. But I think I will put that on anyway. And it's got no upgrades, as you saw. Oh, am I heavy with this on? I am. Let's see what. If I put on Lionel's set, well, Lionel's armor is okay. We'll just put that there and wonk. Yeah. Even with no upgrading, it's got some bite to it. But I do want to go upgrade it because I can. Even though I probably can't because I don't have enough runes. So before we go back to the round table hold, I will get... I'm going to do it this way so I don't have to search for that again because it's got... And I don't care about rolling here. I'm going to grab... I think I'll do 2 of these just to make sure I have enough runes. Normal smithing stones. Okay, so we gotta go buy... rack up a whole bunch of normal... Now we will make a big bonk.
Well, I took you for dinner matter if
Yes, yes. Sure. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'll stop saying bonk now. And I need more runes. Of course I need more runes. For crying out loud, it's going to be back and forth getting runes. I'm going to cut some of this out. That, and I don't think I'm going to do the Ancient Dragon. I think 24 is plenty for this. Alright, so that is that. And that's why I want to get strength to 60 or whatever. I think I want to take him on just for fun. Even though, because we could kill Rykart pretty quick. But let's do a couple of the quests. And I'm going to try this with the Giant Crusher. I should have that. Well, let's beat on him a little bit. We're gonna beat on you a little bit. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now it does show me that I do need a couple of things here. Get off here for a second so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want that. I do want that. And I don't need that. And I do want... what does that knight have? Nothing in particular. But I'll put the Pearl Drake 3 on just in case. So I got my two-handed. What else do I need here? I think I'll just put the Pearl Drake 3 on. And back on my horse. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to do against Knight, whatever his name is here. With this big bonk. I can infuse the big bonk, can't I? Let's give it something to hit with. We'll use some Mesmer Fire grease, maybe. Even though I don't know if I'm going to be able to apply it quickly enough when we phase in. So we could die here, and I'm okay with that. I'm spamming the apply button. There we go. Now I'm spamming my physic. Mesmer Fire. Mesmer Fire for the win. That was pretty easy. Easier than I thought it was going to be. What do we want? Oh, let's go back to Volcano Manor and claim our rewards. Did we not? We didn't. Oh, we gotta go over here and get patches moving along too. Why don't I go do that before we can go to Volcano? I did do that. Well, why isn't Patches showing up in Volcano Manor yet? Let me go talk to him again. Lantern, please. Thank you. It's bandit bonking time. It's bandit bashing time. Maybe it's time that you rewatch Dude, Where's My Car? Well, he is gone now. Huh. Well, you know that, and no, I'm not gonna open the chest. I don't need to be teleported right now. So he's not showing up in that list, but he may be there. He may show up when I show up this time. Did I kill the pizza wheel guy? I don't recall. I don't think I did. I'll go ahead and deal with him in a minute.
Did you read
Talk
the
to
letter?
Tanith? Yes, we did.
But you must leave this house. This is a war.
No, I did just do so.
You've completed. I am pleased. This
Yes, thank you.
never forget. The way is. It is the truth.
Okay, great. And is Patches outside yet? Yes, he is. Hi, Patches. How you doing, Betty?
Well, you joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. And here I thought Raya was all good, though. We'll do good. Oh, and of course, Hatch's Emporium.
And again, none of this stuff. But, oh, he's only got 10 of those. And I love my great arrows. So we'll get those. And we've got Margit Shackle, but, you know, because I use the Mimic tier, this is the Mimic Ashes of War. This is really useless to me. I don't need it. So I want to see if we've got Pizza Wheel Guy to deal with. Can I craft Mesmer Fire? I didn't pick up the Mesmer cookbook. So I'm gonna change to a regular fire, not Mesmer Fire. And I can apply it, even though we've got the little symbol saying you're in a no battle zone. Oops, but we don't want to have it. We do want to do that. We'll do that, and now he'll come in. Come on in, Pizza Wheel Guy. These aren't even charged attacks. These are just regular stamina R1. Up. Quit dancing around, little buddy. And don't pull your pizza wheel out on me. Okay, so that's good. Now we'll go pick up our next letter. Say hi to Raya. Nope, I have not. I haven't heard a dang thing. So I really don't need to go through all this stuff because I already have my Billy Goat armor, so I don't need that per se. So I may go ahead on through. Let's go ahead on through Volcano Manor. Maybe kill some stuff like the abductors. Oops, I hadn't opened this door yet. Huh, okay. Because I do want to take out Rykard. Speaking of which, gotta get rid of that. And where is the spear? Unless I put it in my chest. Because I still should have it from... Unless it goes away. Does the... Oh, it probably goes away. I don't see it. I've never tried this. Oh, it needs Arcana 17. Well, I'm not going to try it anytime soon. Let's see if Mr. Stretchy is a good time with this. Yeah. That's dandy. Go over here and thump you. Thump you. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I gotta put... Hold on a second here. Let me get over here. I gotta put my poison on. We want to get maximum poison No, I'll keep everything else the same. That just gives me good poison protection. So we'll just walk around here and thump everybody in the head. Bonk. Gotta bonk the Omen Killer in a minute or two. Over here. Bonk. Go over here and find these guys to make them stop. Bonk. And Mr. Stretchy, don't knock me off. I'll knock you off. I'm just kind of wandering around right now just for fun. There are two of you here, huh? Fortunately, my bonk can handle two at a time. Now, let's see what we can do with the abductor. I don't know whether the big bonk will be good for the abductor, but I'm willing to give it a try. I want to get away from... I was not expecting to have the doggies along the way. And I got a... Oh, because the doggies threw me off. And where did... Oops, too short, too short. One more bonk. There. Oops, and what are you doing here, buddy? A somber 5. So my plans of making a smooth defeat of the abductor were shoved aside by the fact that the doggies showed up. Do you want to get the Omen Killer also? May as well. And I will put some fire on for the Omen Killer. Hey buddy, I'm coming for you. Hey, everybody's dead. There should be some doggies here. Even though there's... Are the doggies that are down in this little hallway the ones that chased me a minute ago? I hear you. There you are. Nope. Can't see you. Come on! What is going on? Why can I not hit this doggy? Gotta heal. Hate having to heal. Okay, so all we really wanted to do with the big bonk was to see if it could take out its abductor, and it did just fine. So we will go back to using... What is in here? Is there any head biters in here? It feels like there should be a head biter in there. We'll go back to using the Blasphemous to keep our health up. Now I'm not going to open the Stone Sword door up here because we don't need the talisman that's up top, and I don't particularly care to battle that another abductor, even though he's not really... He's less of a challenge than the one we just had, because the terrain's very flat. So it's not like a big deal. But we'll just go over here and find Rykart, because again, I don't really care about doing the rest of the missions. I typically would on playthrough 1, so we can get the armor set from patches, I guess. But since we've already got that armor set, it doesn't matter. Now we got head biters around here. But we will ignore them as much as we can. Oops, I don't have my lantern on. We got head biters. There's like 4 of them here. And you can't lock onto them until they start moving. Because like we know he's right there, but you can't lock on. I don't really know why. I don't know the lore reason why that may be true. Maybe because, again, they've got their head shrouded. So maybe it's a case of if they can't see you, you can't see them. Let's go down here and take out these little fellows. Yes! Another head biter. Yep. Mr. Stretchy. Down the stairs. I've still got my flame protection on. I don't care. He's got a rune with him, that guy in the middle of the lava. Certainly not worth going after. Where are you? There you are. You're dead. And we will take this elevator up, because we could take the magma worm down below, but he doesn't give anything particularly interesting. And we're going to get the guy at the top of the stairs. So he's kind of dressed like a horned warrior, so once you've been in the DLC, every time I see him I get a little bit nervous. I'm not going to go in there and trigger the Godskin Noble right now. I'm going to turn this on. Raise this bridge. And we're going to skip. And we're going to go over to the little church and rest at the grace to do 2 things. One, to give us our health and stuff back, but mainly because this will be the place we respawn if Godskin kills us. But for right now, we've been up about 60 minutes. I'm going to take a little break, so I'm going to pause the stream back in about 5 minutes.